tactics. So there is slight difference between these concepts, but when you go into deep, there is basic difference and you have to know that difference because some models of strategic management are dependent upon these concepts. These concepts are the base for these models. Okay. So yesterday, see here, uh, in this slide, you can see the difference or comparison between strategic management and operation management. Similarly, we have discussed about strategy and tactics. Okay, so we have completed up to this point. Now, I have told you to find out the mission and vision statement of any one organization. So have you tried that? Have you found out? Okay, we'll go for that. Now, next slide is strategic management process. And in this slide, we will discuss about the mission and vision statement later. Yesterday, we have discussed the basic concept of strategic management. Now, how you can apply this strategic management in your organization is the basic question. There is process to apply strategic management. Step by step, you can apply it. Now, first step in applying strategic management is strategic intent. Strategic intent means the factors we are considering as a base of strategic management. Okay, so this is the first factor of consideration, strategic intent. So there are so many sub points like vision statement, mission statement, objective of the organization, type of business which organization implements. All these points we can include in the strategic intent. Simply, strategic intent means basic information for strategy formulation. You have to collect that information. You have to study these factors. Now, simply, why you have to study these factors first? Why this is the first step of strategy formulation? Because you can formulate strategy, you can implement that only when you are aware about the aspirations of the organization. So this is the first step in strategic management process. Now next, in first step, now you are aware about the basic aims, objectives of organizations and actual environment, business environment, market scenario and all that. So this is the basic information you have collected. This is first step. On the basis of that, in second stage, now you have to formulate the strategy. So second stage is strategy formulation. In this stage, the actual action plan you have to formulate. How you can achieve the goal that you can formulate in this stage. Okay. So this is proper action plan. Now, in second stage, you have formulated the strategy. Third one, after formulation, practical application of that strategy is very important. So third stage is implementation of that strategy in the business. Okay. So practically, when you are applying the strategy in the business, there may be some changes or modifications. So implementation of strategy is very wise work. And quick decision making capacity is required for implementing the strategy in practical. So practical implementation of strategy is the third stage in the process. And now the last one, evaluation of strategy. So you are evaluating your strategy, how much the strategy is effective for your business. Have you achieved your goal or not? That is the evaluation of strategy. If your objectives or goal is not achieved, you have to change or you have to modify your strategy according to changing scenario. Okay. So at the last stage, evaluation. So simply, this is just a logical process. First, strategic intent means to collect the information, to collect the data, to study the data. In that, vision, mission, objectives of the organization, limitations of organization, SWOT analysis, all these points are covered. After studying the basic information, you can formulate the strategy. This is second stage. After formulation, actual implementation at third stage. And the last stage, evaluation. Okay. So are you getting my point? This is about process of strategic management. So these are the basic points. Now, later we will study each and every point in detail. Okay. Before that, I want to just tell you the slide about, yes. In case of strategy formulation, here is the second stage, strategy formulation. At this stage, you have to think about the stakeholders of business. Now, what is stakeholders? Stakeholders, see, there are different stakeholders of business. So those who are having different types of interest related with organization are the stakeholders of business. So their interests are different with the organization, but all are connected with the business. Or we can say business and all the stakeholders are interdependent and they can satisfy the need of each other. Okay. So stakeholders means employees of the business, human resource. Okay. Then stockholders. Stockholders means shareholders or debenture holders or who have invested in the shares of the company. So stockholders are also having interest with that organization. Which interest? They can get profit in terms of dividend. Okay. So stockholders can get dividend. That is their interest. Employees, they can get salary. They can build their career in the organization. This is the interest of employees. Then third stakeholders, customers. Customer is the king of market. It is king of the business. So business is dependent upon customer preferences only. And customer is having interest in the business, like he wants to satisfy his needs by purchasing the products or services from that organization. Okay. Now, fourth one, distributors, agents, suppliers. So these are the middlemen. We will discuss later the concept about commerce and trade. Simple thing is that there is one manufacturing point. Okay. So services or products are manufactured at only one place and the customers are scattered in the market. Whatever may be the reach of that organization or business, but customers are scattered and manufacturing point is only one. To bridge the gap between this manufacturing point and scattered customers, what is important or what is necessary? These agents or suppliers, middlemen are necessary. So there is supply chain. There are wholesalers, retailers, different points of purchase, warehouses. So these all middlemen are having different kinds of interest like commission, profit. These are also the stakeholders of business. And the last one, society. Last but very important. Why society and business, or why society and organization is interdependent? Because without the support of society, business cannot be run, right? So the support of society is very important. And what is the interest of society in existence of business? Society can improve the standard of living, can get qualitative product, technical advancement, economic development. So society is also having different types of interest in business growth. So these all are the stakeholders of business, and each and every member is having different types of interest with the business organization. Now the point is that in case of strategy formulation, you have to think about all these members and their interest, and then you can formulate the strategy. Then only you can achieve your goal with profit making. If you can satisfy all these interests, then only you can achieve your goal of business. Okay, this is simple equation. Now we will go for next slide. See, we are discussing the process of strategic management, and in that, the first step, strategic intent, means you have to study the basic information. You have to gain basic knowledge about that organization and surrounding environment. Hmm? So strategic intent means basic study or collect the information wisely. This is the first step. Now, how you can collect the information or how you can know the organization and surrounding. Identity of organization can be reflected in vision statement, mission statement, core values of the organization, business type, and objectives of the organization. So you have to study vision of that organization. Then mission, core values, business type and objective. Now, what is vision? Have you seen the dictionary meaning of vision? It is prediction about future. Hmm? So, vision is very important in case of business. You have to know the pulse of customer. You have to know the pulse of market. You have to predict that. And then only you can decide about your business. So, vision is future dream by business organization. You can say that. Now we will see about vision. Vision statement clarifies direction for the aspirations of organization. There are some aims goals of organization. So these aspirations, these ambitions can be clarified in vision statement. We will see later different vision statements of different organization. So simply, the aim of organization can be defined in the vision statement. It is also the direction in which firm wants to grow. In future, what firm wants to do, which dream firm wants to catch, that can be clarified in the vision statement. See, here is one vision statement given. Vision statement of DRDO. Are you aware about DRDO? It is related to defense research. So see, the vision statement of DRDO to empower India with cutting-edge defense technology. It is very short but very catchy statement. It is very clear DRDO wants to empower India with the help of new technology, advancement in defense. So simply, vision statement means clear goal or aim of the organization. Now next is characteristics of vision statement. Each and every organization can clarify his aim or his goal, its future hope with the help of vision statement. We have seen here, discuss the example of DRDO. But now we will see the characteristic of vision statement. It should be comprehensive. Comprehensive means all inclusive. All the points should be covered, or all the points should be equally weighted, equally focused. So it should be, vision statement should be comprehensive. So goal of the organization can be defined very clearly. So it should be comprehensive. The same example we can continue. In this statement, to empower India. So empowerment of India, it is the point covered in the same statement of DRDO. Then second one, cutting edge technology. This is the second point. So advanced technology you have to implement in India. This is the second point in same vision statement. And third one, it is working for defense. So these all points are covered in only one short and brief catchy statement. So it should be, first characteristics, it should be comprehensive. All points should be covered in that same statement. It is the first requirement of ideal vision statement, or we can say the characteristic of vision statement. Second characteristics, mirror of aspirations of the business. Aspirations means aim, future dreams, hopes, we can say. So it should be the mirror of aspirations of the business. The statement should reflect what business want to do in future. Then next characteristic is future picture. So with the help of organization, The vision statement can show you the future dream, future picture that they want to create. So vision statement can create the future picture in the minds of customers. This is one more characteristic of vision statement. Now, vision statement also includes values and principles of business. Now, what is that? Each and every business is having own value, principles, ethics, culture. So, these all values and principles should be reflected in vision statement. Now, again, we will continue the same example of DRDO statement. This is the statement: to empower India with cutting-edge defense technology. Now, it is very clear that it is working only for government of India. It is for defense only. So, the culture, values, ethics, principles, these are the main points focused in this vision statements. It is very clear. Now, it should be brief, very complex and very lengthy vision statement cannot create the clear picture in the minds of customer. So it should be brief and catchy. And now the next characteristic and last characteristic of vision statement is it should be definite. Firm. The message should be clear. Only single focus, and though it is comprehensive, it is definite. So this is the last characteristic of vision statement. So if all these characteristics are there, we can say it is ideal or effective vision statement. Now we can go for next point, process of envisioning. Each and every firm has its vision statement, but how the firm can decide about the vision of organization. Process of envisioning. So there is process of envisioning, like finding out the question, answers of the questions. Which are these questions? You can ask the question to the organization, you can find out the answer, and then you will get the actual answer, that is your vision. So simply, what will be the technology in nearer future? What will be the communication system or economic demand, or what will be the future scenario, environmental scenario? So these questions should be asked first. After that, these questions are answering about external environment. So what is technological, economical, and different environmental factors are there in nearer future. This is the external factor, external environmental scanning. After that, you have to ask the question like, what you have with the organization, like resources, assets, or your strengths. You have to study that. So there are so many opportunities, but which opportunity you can catch with your strengths and resources? That should be matched with the study. And after that, you have to study, or you have to Focus on your limitations. So when you are studying your limitations, you can avoid the limitations, or you can avoid the hindrances in the path of business if you are aware about your limitations. So the process of envisioning is like, first of all, study the market scenario, what will be the technology and different environment in nearer future, and what is your strength and weakness. And according to that, you can create or you can design the future dream of the organization, and then you can actually implement envisioning. With the help of that, the vision statement of the organization can be created. So this is the process of envisioning or process of creating vision statement of the organization. So in this process, goals, objective of organization, resources of organization are defined very clearly. Now in next, we have discussed a lot about vision statement, characteristics of vision statement. Now the next step is mission. You have to study mission or mission statement in strategic management. First step of strategic management. Now what is mission? It is dependent on the base of vision statement only. It specifies the purpose of business. What is purpose of business? It tells. We can explain the same with the help of example. So in vision statement, the future dream is shown. And in mission statement, it specifies the purpose of business. So nature of that business can be defined in the mission statement very clearly. We can say that mission statement is related to present tense. So simply we can say that to achieve your future dream, what you have to do in present, that is the mission statement. Are you getting my point? What you have to do in future is mission statement. Now see, there are two examples in this slide. Mission statement of Facebook. You all are aware about Facebook and you are well known about all the facts. Now, mission statement of Facebook is to give people the power to share and to make world more open and connected. So simply it clarifies actual business activity by Facebook. What kind of business, what type of business or what type of activity is implemented by Facebook is clearly defined in the mission statement of Facebook. Okay. Now we'll see the second same. We'll continue the first example of vision, DRDO. You have already seen the vision statement of DRDO. Now the same mission statement of DRDO. What is that? To design the state-of-art sensors and weapons system. So here the work or activity by DRDO is more clear. Weapons and different systems are created, are designed by DRDO for defense. So in mission statement, the actual activity or type of business is cleared and it is related to the present. So present is more important to achieve your goal in future. So this is about mission statement. I think we'll go for next point. Elements of mission statement. So, which are the factors you should consider in mission statement? We have seen there are different stakeholders. Their different interests are there. So, you have to think about obligation towards stakeholders. Every organization has obligations towards stakeholders. For example, to pay dividend, to pay good dividend is the obligation of business organization, ethical obligation of business organization towards shareholders. Then towards employees, what will be the obligation of organization? Career growth and regular salary, good working environment, organization should provide. It is the obligation towards employees. So there are different obligations and organization should, sorry, organization should try to fulfill all these obligations very successfully. Now next one, scope of business. You have to study scope of business in mission statement. You have to define scope of business in mission statement. In the example we have seen, creating weapons and art system, war system. It is the statement of DRDO. So here it is clearly indicated that what is the scope of business. The all activities are related with defense and manufacturing advanced weapons for the defense. Now next is creating brand image. In mission statement, you can create the brand image. You can differentiate your firm or your organization from others. Because you are defining how you are working and why it is very different from others, why it is unique. So mission statement can create brand image of the organization. The next one, organization's view towards future. It is very true that mission statement is related to the present activities, but it also directs toward future. In future, what we will achieve with our task force. It is also clarified in the mission statement. Now we have discussed about these two concepts, vision and mission. These both concepts are very important to know the business organization. There are some characteristics of mission statement. When mission statement is ideal, you are clarifying the objective and the direction of the business, type of your business in mission statement. So, mission statement should be feasible. What is the meaning of feasible? Feasible means practical. In simple words, practically applicable. It should be practically applicable. It should not be just a dream, but on logical grounds, it should be applicable. That is feasible. Okay. So there are different types of feasibilities. It should be economically feasible. It should be feasible in market. It should be feasible in legal framework. So you have to check feasibility in different ways. In mission statement, what you are defining, it should be feasible. What you have to do, you are defining in the mission statement, but it should be feasible. The next, precise. It should not be complex. It should be very precise. It should be very clear. The next one, motivating. The organization aims at satisfying the customers. Good qualitative products or services each and every business organization wants to render. So in next point, mission statement should be motivating. Customers can get very neat and clear information about the organization, and it should be motivating so customer can be attracted, or you can build loyalty between customers also. So it should be motivating. What should be done in future by the organization? It is indicated in the mission statement. So it should be motivating. Then creates unique identity. When you are defining your organization and the type of business, what you are doing, so it should be unique. You have to differentiate yourself from others. Then only you can get advantage of competitive market. So it should create unique identity of your organization. Now next is includes major components of strategy. Mission statement should include major components of strategy. So what will be your strategy to achieve your goal? Can be indirectly defined in the mission statement. Next one, indicates path towards objective achievement. So you can relate all these points to the mission statement of DRDO, because we have seen the example just now. So you can relate all these points very clearly to that same statement. Okay. So we have discussed now vision and mission statement and characteristic of vision and mission statement. Now, what is the difference, or we can compare these two concepts? You can see in this slide. Mission statement, see, first point is how you can achieve your aspiration. That is mission statement. What will be your path? What will be your way to achieve the aspiration? Is the mission statement. And in vision statement, what is your aspiration? What is your aim? What is your dream? Is the vision statement. Okay. Now, secondly, we can compare the same concepts like mission statement indicates path of implementation, the way towards the objective in the mission statement. Okay. But in vision statements asks the way to achieve aim. In vision statement, only aim or objective or aspiration of business is indicated. And it does not indicate any way to achieve that same aim. But that way is indicated by the mission statement, directed by the mission statement. Now next is mission statement clarifies present scenario for bright future. So for bright future, you are working in present. How you are working in present is your mission statement. And in vision statement, The organization predicts future. It creates future picture. So it is a vision statement. Though it predicts future or it creates dream for future, see, it is very clear that though it is dream in future or though it is predictable future, it is on logical grounds only. Now, next point for comparison is mission statement is way of working in present, right? And vision is long-term goal. So simply, mission is your path on which you are walking, and vision is your ultimate aim or ultimate goal. Then mission statement can be changed. Why it can be changed? Because you can change your path. The vision or your ultimate aim is same, but you can change your way to achieve that goal. So mission statement can be changed, but vision statement, it never changes. It is stable. So vision statement is soul of the organization. Why organization is in existence can be defined as vision statement. So vision statement never changes. Next point is mission statement focuses on present. What should be done in present? It is the task of mission. And in vision statement, it focuses on future. And the last point, mission clarifies the purpose of organization. And vision statement sows seed of future hope. So you can predict the nearer future with the help of vision statement. These are some different points and you can compare the mission and vision statement now. Now see, I will go to this slide. Wait. Yes. Strategic intent. We are discussing strategic intent and subpoints of that. Strategic intent means basic information which we are studying for strategic management. So this is first step of strategic management. Strategic intent is the first step of strategic management in which you are studying, you are getting knowledge about vision and mission and other points. So we have now completed vision and mission. Now next point is core values. Core values for the organization is related with ethics, beliefs, mindsets, assumptions by the organization, code of conduct, culture of that organization. So you have heard the words like work culture, working environment, even uh, in MNCs, multinational organizations, multinational companies, there are employees from different cultures. But in the organization, same code of conduct, same work culture should be followed. So there are cross-cultural issues also, but all over average culture is same for each and every organization, which should be built up. So core values are related with this. Now beliefs, mindsets, assumptions, these are the points which are related to the psychological personality of employees and top level management also. So top level management can handle or can define the core values of business. Here are the examples like Tata Industry, Reliance Industry. So customer can be aware about the core values of the organizations easily. We can take example same. Reliance Industry has adopted the village which was vanished in earthquake. So it is social activity done by the Reliance Industry. So social responsibility. We have to take social responsibility. It is the core value or culture of the Reliance Industry. Now, one more example in Tata Industry, you are all aware about that. There are so there are very good working conditions and very uh, good rules or facilities for the workers or employees in Tata Industry. So this is the part of the culture of Tata Industry. You can find out even the statements of core values also for any organization and you can compare that. So each and every organization has its own beliefs and own code of conduct and culture. Now the next concept. It is very basic, but it is very important. Business. What is business? So business is exchanging product and money. Business is activity between buyer and seller. It is also true. But comprehensive concept of business is trading plus commerce is equal to business. It is very simple equation. Trading and commerce is equal to business. Now what is trading? Trading means sales plus purchase. Sales and purchase means trading. Exchanging the product or service with money is called trading. And to support this trading, all different middlemen, supply chain like warehouses, storage, packaging, branding, wholesalers, retailers, point of purchase, all these middlemen are required. That is commerce. So trading and commerce, comprehensively called as business. Simply, business is the activity engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities. And it is very clear that each and every business aims at profit making. Okay, so where business is there, the profit is the aim. Only NGOs are the different non-profit organization. Now this is the concept of business. Now objectives of business. There are different objectives. So first and common objective of business is profit making. Now we are clear about the concept of business. Now we have studied the concept of vision, mission, and business. Now the last one, objectives of the business. So objective means the specific measurable results. Each and every business should decide the standards, should decide the standards to achieve. So objective means the specific measurable results companies hope to maintain. So results in different fields, like profit making is the common goal or common objective of each and every business. But there are different objectives of different department, or there are different objectives with different angles. Like just we have discussed about the Reliance Industries and its social responsibility culture. So it is also the objective of Reliance Industry that to build good social image. It is also the objective of that business. There are different types of objective, like marketing department has its different objective. There are targets, there are advertising modules. Sales department is having its own objective. So each and every work center or department is having its own objective in same organization. It is very true. We can say these are the sub objectives or supportive objectives. But these objectives should be correlative. In the characteristics, we will discuss that. Objective of the business should be based on the mission. If mission of business is to deliver or render services to defense, then objective is also to render best services to defense only. It is same example of DRDO. So vision, mission and objectives should be correlative. It should be based on the mission. Then objective should be very clear. If your objectives are very clear, then only you can work with confidence and with very focused manner. Then it should be well defined. Next point is objectives are well defined. Then it is easy to work out. Then objective should be focused. What you want to do, it should be focused. Then just we have discussed that it should be correlative. So mission statement is dependent upon vision statement. Then objectives are dependent upon mission statement. So it is correlative and interdependent. The last one point is very important. Objectives are supportive and interdependent. So we have discussed here, there are different departments and each and every department or each and every work center has its own objective. The different department objectives are supportive objective, but though each and every department's objective should be supportive to each other, there should not be clashes between two department objectives. The objectives, supportive objectives, should be interdependent. It should support to grow each other. So this is all about objectives. Now we have completed basic concepts, then strategic intent. In the strategic intent, be very clear. In strategic intent, you have to study the organization and the environment. How you can study that? First of all, you have to know the vision statement, then you have to know the mission statement, then you have to know the core values of the organization, and then you have to know the objectives of the organization. Okay. Now this is very basic information about the organization. This is only first step in implementing strategic management, or this is the first step in process of strategic management. What is the first step in strategic management? Strategic intent. To study strategic intent means to study vision, mission, objective, goal of the organization. So this is first point we have completed now. Now tomorrow we will go for second point in the process of strategic management. That is strategy implementation. Okay. So now you can find out different vision and mission statement of different organization, and you can compare that for your sake. Okay. So the concepts can be cleared. So you can do that exercise for your interest. Okay. So in next lecture, we will start from the next point, strategy implementation. And there are some models, that is a technical part. So we will see in the next lecture. Okay.